How's it going, fellas, and welcome to the channel where I kick back, relax and talk NBA 2K. And today I'm going to be talking about everything wrong, or everything that I can think that is wrong off the top of the dome. Nothing written down that is wrong with NBA 2K21. So if you like that sort of stuff, you like these rant raves, leave a like, hit the subscribe button. I am on the road to 1,000 subscribers, so hitting the subscription button would really help out. I am only about 70 or 60 away, so it really would help out, guys. But I've talked and raved long enough, guys. Let's get into it. So one of the coolest features was choosing an agent. You actually got fans in the park, it said. Wrong. They didn't even work. Like, they're offering features that didn't even work from day one. It's finally been patched, but why even offer these things? And they don't even work to begin with. Like, don't they even test the game? Why are the rec rewards still blank? It's even worse this year. Like, in last year, it was only for the away team. Now it's for both teams. If you are a player of rec, you will notice that every time you go into the game, you can't see anybody's averages because it's all blank. It's all 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. As I said, it was only the away team last year. Now it's gone over to both teams. It's gotten worse. Like, don't they test these things? I'm getting sick of it. Like, the littlest things that worked last year don't work now, and we've got to wait and wait and wait for these little things to be patched, or these new features that they say, but they don't work. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. Why are all the prize wheel rewards blank? Like, is that just the thing that 2K wanted so people can't learn what to spin, you know, or they just give us a random one depending on what 2K want? You know what I mean? Like, I just don't get it. I really don't get 2K with their testing. They don't test this game. They give it to us and we've got to test it. We've got to show them the problems. Like, it's not our fault that yous bring the game out every single year. Why should we be the testers? We're paying good hard money for a so-called finished product, but yet yous don't even try and finish the littlest features. Oh, we'll just patch them. We'll just bring them out in 3 months and that's all good. You know, you're promising something like it's something little as fans in the park, but yet it just doesn't work. Like, you've got to get this stuff done for day one. Like, I'm sick of it. Next gen is meant to be our savior. Everybody's talking about, oh, next gen's gonna be the wave. I don't know anymore, fellas. Like, I really don't know. Because after seeing this, yeah, it's a new park, but just because they've added a new park, it's destroyed everything else. Like, it's just stupid how much of a backward step they've taken in just little areas, and it just doesn't seem to work. My career freezes, blue screens. People have to reset and reinstall the game just for the game to work. Changing parks is just a hassle every single year. Like, don't they play? What's the mic chat is absolutely terrible. Year in, year out. You can't join friends. Year in, year out. It's a new one this year. It says that the park is full. We never used to get that error message before. We just used to get, nah, I can't join. Suck it up. Like, and then you actually join off an invite and it tells you how many players are in the park and it'll be 20 of 150. Like, come on, man. These are the things that they've got to fix. They've got to clean the game up big time, because what they're doing now just does not work. It really doesn't. They've got the basketball side fairly good. Now they've just got to get the off-the-court stuff right. Clean this game up and get stuff to actually work. That's what we need. We don't need new graphics and new sweat and new archetype system and all this crap. We don't need new my player pie charts and all that sort of crap. We need a game that actually works, where we can just click, play, have a good time, and not deal with crap. That's what we need in the next gen. I don't care about LeBron's forehead sweat. I don't. I want to be able to join friends from the click of a finger and actually work first time every time. That's the stuff that I want. I don't want, you know, the brand new neighborhood that looks great and everything like that, but then you try and join your friends for 15 minutes and it doesn't work. There's no point having all the cosmetic stuff if the game doesn't work behind the scenes. So the next thing I want to talk about is gameplay. Gameplay is, I'm on the wall with the gameplay, I really am. I don't know whether I like it or hate it. I really don't know, because it is very, very, very repetitive. If you've played 2K21, I'm sure you've dealt with moving shots going in every single time. Spot up shots never going in unless you green it. But yet you can move a fading moving shot from half court and not even go anywhere close to the little green line, and you still make it. Alley-oops going in time and time again because players can't get in the passing lanes, and the only way to stop an alley-oop is to bump the player before he jumps. These are just things that 2K21 players have to deal with, and it's just getting ridiculous. if you've picked the playmaking takeover, it's pretty much useless. If anybody knows how to get ankle breakers or what badges to put it on, please leave it in the comments below, because I'm struggling big time. Apparently it's getting patched in the new one. That's one thing I do want to talk about, is they are talking about patching the fading, or they are patching the fading moving whites, and the ankle breakers apparently will get buffed. But who knows, with 2K they've promised a lot. Hopefully they do in patch 3 actually do something about it, because will patch 3 actually save the game? Hopefully, because the screens, the moving shots, they've got to do something. I'm sick of just fighting through screen game after game after game after game. Where's a bit of ISO for a change? I think I've seen about 2 or 3 ISO games in the whole time I've ever played 2K21. For the whole 2 weeks I've experienced probably 2 ISO plays. I just don't want to just play the same repetitive game over and over and over again. It's 2K18 all over again. We need variety in the gameplay, because this just isn't it. We need some sort of variety, because I'm just doing my head in. It really feels like I play the same game every single time, regardless of the results. It just feels like the same game every single game. The next thing I want to talk about is shooting out of dribble moves. Why did they have to change it? Why did they have to change shooting in general? All they had to do was just make the contests a bit stronger and just make whites not go in as much. The green window was fine. I know I could shoot in the last one, and I'll tell you right now, guys, I'm struggling to shoot. I really am. I'm not a knockdown shooter like what I was last year. I'm struggling big time. I just wish that they didn't change the shooting, but they did, and I've got to deal with it. That's fair enough. I've got to get better at the game. I understand that, but I just wish that they didn't change something that wasn't broken, like what they do a lot of the time. But that's one thing, as I was starting to talk about, was the moving shots need to be nerfed, like I said, and shooting out of dribbles. Why do I have to take moving shots or have to tap L2 just to put up a spot up shot, like a standing still shot? I don't want to have to tap the button. Like last year, I literally let go of the button for like a second. All the dual shocks, I wouldn't touch anything for a second and it would work. But now it doesn't work. I still got to do moving shots unless I tap the button half a second before I shoot the ball, or the LT button half a second before I shoot the ball. I don't want to do that crap. I just want to shoot the ball. I don't want to have to figure out cheese to get around your bad design. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to have to do all that crap, and it's pissing me off, because all the sweaty nerds are fine with it, just hitting the LT button just before they're shooting the ball. That's fine, but I don't want to do that crap. I just want to shoot the ball. They talk about skill gap. That isn't a skill gap. That's just pissing players off. That's all that's blatantly doing, and it's really starting to piss me off, because there's so much wrong with this game, and there was so much right with NBA 2K20's gameplay that they just didn't give a crap about, and that's what's really annoying to me. But anyway, guys, I've talked and raved long enough. If you do like these rant raves, leave a like, hit the subscribe button. I am on the road to 1,000 subscribers, so hitting that subscription button would really help out. But anyway, guys, I've talked and raved long enough. I'll catch us later.